Hi, 1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to review the Amazon Smart Thermostat, which we've got installed on our demo wall right here, and I've been testing out for a couple months. It's a Wi-Fi smart thermostat that allows you to control it from your phone and also works with Alexa voice commands, meaning you can control it with your voice to turn the temperature up or down or change modes. And what's unique about it is it works right on the Amazon Alexa app. So there's no other app that you need to download or use. If you've already got the Amazon Alexa app, it's going to work right on there. Now, the Amazon Smart Thermostat comes in at one of the lowest price points for smart thermostats. Now, there are a couple of compromises that Amazon made with that low price point on the Amazon Smart Thermostat. However, it does function and work perfectly with my HVAC system, and I have not had any issues. So completely reliable, and it was fairly easy to install. I have a traditional HVAC system with a gas-fired furnace and an air conditioner. It took me about 25 minutes to install, but it's important to note that it does require a common wire for installation or a common wire adapter kit, which they do sell with the thermostat when you purchase it on Amazon. Now, we've got a lot of videos that explain what a common wire is, so check those out in the description below. But we've also got a video that shows you how to install this and how to use the Amazon thermostat. So if you want to learn more about this, look at it down below, and that's going to give you a ton of resources in the links. Overall, in my experience, I've been pretty happy with the Amazon Smart Thermostat. However, there are a couple of quirks that we should go into. When you press the button, it lights up and you can easily see the numbers. Still, it's not as bright as some of the competing smart thermostats out there that have full LED screens just like you would have on a phone. So when this goes into sleep mode, it can be somewhat hard to tell what temperature it's at until you touch the button. Then you've got your buttons for temperature control up over here and down over here. And then in the middle, you've got a mode button control. Now, after you've used the Amazon thermostat for a week or two, you're going to get a hang of what all the modes mean. But if someone were coming to visit your house and you asked them to turn up the thermostat, they might be a little bit confused because the different modes are not super intuitive. So I wish that the mode screen and how that operated was a little bit easier to use. I also wish that the screen was brighter. Now, some people will like that it's not bright and like the minimalist design. If you've got a white wall, it fits right in and it really doesn't stick out. Someone might not even know it's a thermostat because the light is so low at some times. So if you want a look that is very minimalist, it is the way to go. However, competing smart thermostats with the outer ring that turns, or some of them with the LED screens, I think are much more intuitive to use and you understand them right out of the box. So we're going to get into some of the features and how you use this now so you can understand exactly how it works, and then we're going to go into the app. Here the thermostat is displaying the current temperature. We press right in the middle and it wakes it up. Temperature down, temperature up, and then the button in the middle cycles through the modes. There are 9 modes and you can cycle through each one of them. So we'll cycle through until we get to off, and right there the thermostat is completely off. We click 1 and then the first mode we have is fan. So the fan will intermittently run to circulate air in your house without having the heating or cooling on. The next option here is auto. So here it's going to ask you for a temperature set point for air conditioning. That's what this little snowflake represents. And the auto means it's on auto, so it will automatically change between air conditioning and heating when auto mode. So we click again, and now it's got our heat temperature set point, so we can set that. Click again, and then we're in auto again, but now we have the fan symbol. That means that it's going to intermittently run the fan for more even heating and cooling, even when the HVAC system is off. So when you see the A, that means it will automatically switch between heating and cooling set points. and your air conditioner and heat. When you see the fan, that means that the fan will intermittently run even when the heating and cooling isn't on for more precise and more controlled temperature throughout your home. Also, you've got this symbol up here. That's the green symbol that means you're in eco-saving energy temperature ranges. If you turn these set points up or down, you may be outside of those. It just lets you know you're saving energy when you've got energy efficient set points in there. So the next option that we click to is our air conditioning mode only. So our temperature set point, our air conditioning is going to maintain the home temperature at 70 degrees when we've got it set there. I click again and we're on the next mode. It's air conditioning while intermittently running the fan for more even cooling. I click again and now I'm in heat mode. If I put this up or down, it means that my heat will then turn on at 70 degrees. And when I click again, now we've got the fan on, it will intermittently run the fan even when our heating is not on for more precise and more comfortable temperatures throughout the house. And then we're back to off. So that is all the settings that you can control on the thermostat itself. I wish there were more control buttons and more controls you could go into, but on the app we can control more. So the set points we have are off, auto fan, auto, heat, cool, heat fan, cool fan, and just our fan. So let's go on to the app. Here I am on the Amazon Alexa app and I'm in the devices tab. I just click on thermostats and then my device is going to show up. This is the option that we've got, smart thermostat, and you can see it's currently off. I can change the modes down here from heat, cool, or auto, or off by going through any one of these, and then it's going to show me my temperature set point for heat, and I'll be able to adjust that. So I can adjust it by scrolling up, or I can scroll down and around here and turn it all the way up to 80, or I can go back down and we can go all the way to the bottom to 50 degrees. Now I can also turn it up or down with the buttons right here. And you can see I've got my eco mode symbol, but once I turn that up to a higher temperature set point right there, that eco mode symbol is going to go off. So if I click here, I could do the same thing with cooling, and then I can scroll down, and I could also do that with the auto set point, so we'll get there too. So you can turn that up or down for your air conditioning, and then the auto set point is a little bit different because you're going to have a temperature set point for both heating and cooling. So here you can adjust that range, and in this scenario, my heat would turn on at 64, and my cooling would turn on at 77. Now down here, we've also got our humidity. It currently shows that we've got 36% humidity. I can click here and now I can adjust the schedule as well. So you can manage a schedule, you can turn that on or off. You can have pre-warming and cooling, so whatever you've got your temperature set points to, it'll automatically turn your HVAC system on, let's say a half hour early, so that if you want it exactly 70 degrees at 6 p.m., it'll turn it on so it's exactly that temperature at that time. Now here you've got your different temperature set points and you can go through the schedule. So you've got an 8 a.m. set point, a 10 a.m. set point, and you can scroll through and then you've got a 5 p.m. and 11 p.m. set point. Now how this manages temperature set points are that you have three main options. You've got home, an away setting, and a sleep setting. So your home setting is whatever temperature you want it to be while you're home. You've got your away setting when you leave your house if you're at work, and then you've got your sleep setting for some people that like to be a little bit cooler. So in here, you can click on any one of these days and change it around. You've got the whole week here, and then we can go in here and look at our preferred temperature. So you've got your heat mode, and you can change that from a home heat, whatever temperature set point you want, away heat, and sleep heat. So you can change any single one of those, and you've got the same thing here for cool mode, and you've got the same thing for auto mode. So in this one, you're going to be able to choose a range: home heat, home cool, away heat, away cool, sleep cool. So if you want to set a temperature set point or a schedule, you have to go through and then you can click on one of these and you can change that time just scroll through here, and you can also change if you want home, away, or sleep for that temperature set point. So we're going to click back, and then we're just going to save. And then we're going to click back again, and we're at the main screen here, and let's click up at the top. Now we've got a couple other options. You can change the name here, and that's important because you can use voice commands with Alexa in order to control this. So let's say we want to control it with an Alexa voice command. We would say, Alexa, set smart thermostat to 85.
Thermostat is set to 85.
So you can see we can control it with a voice command and change those temperature set points, which is a nice feature of the device. Here you've got your Alexa automatic actions, and you can change it so it'll automatically set your sleep temperature or your awake temperature. And it does this by using the activity on your phone to determine if you are asleep or awake. So you can have those automatically on if you want to save a little bit of energy or you want to be at those more comfortable set points automatically. It doesn't have a built-in motion sensor like some other smart thermostats do. The feedback that it's using is the feedback through the Alexa app or Alexa devices as part of an ecosystem that can tell if things are on or off, or if you're away from your home by what I assume is listening to the microphones for activity through the Alexa ecosystem. Here you've got your energy dashboard, and it's going to tell you how much energy you saved in trending on your HVAC system and give you some information. You've also got energy savings incentives down here and air filter reminders so that you can be reminded automatically through the app to change your HVAC filters. That's pretty much everything that we've got available on the app. So you can change the temperatures, you can set a schedule, you can set your temperature set points here, track your energy usage, and you've got a couple automatic activities like checking to see if you're away from your home to save energy and or if you've gone to sleep to save energy. So I found the app interface easy to use and relatively straightforward. It's very similar to other smart thermostat app control out on the market, although some have more customization within the app. But overall, the controls are very easy to use. You can choose heat, cool, auto, or off here, and then change your temperature very easily just by going on the dial and either scrolling up or down and or changing it with these buttons here. So overall, the Amazon Smart Thermostat does offer a reliable smart thermostat in an affordable package. However, there are a couple things to note that you have to decide on when selecting this smart thermostat or any other smart thermostat. This smart thermostat does require a common wire for installation. Not all smart thermostats require that. That means that you're either going to need to have a C wire or common wire, or you're going to need to purchase the common wire adapter kit to make this work. The user controls are not quite as intuitive as I would like when comparing to other smart thermostats, but that's a compromise you most likely make for a lower price point thermostat. It is really easy to use on the Amazon app, and the app functionality is great. It works just as good in the app as any other smart thermostat and has many of the same features in the app as other smart thermostats. The app interface is good. The only interface that is not as good is really that control interface, which to some people is not a big deal. I wish it were brighter. I wish it were a little bit more intuitive and that there were more settings you could get to from the touch interface. But for most users, you're going to be using the phone, and that's what I most often find myself using is the phone to control the temperature and or voice commands. And not every smart thermostat out there works with voice commands, so that is an advantage if you have an Alexa ecosystem and you want to be able to control things with your voice. The only other disadvantage I see with this smart thermostat is that it doesn't currently have any temperature sensors that will work with the thermostat for different rooms and areas where you've got this. So if you have uneven heating and cooling, sometimes having those temperature sensors is a great feedback mechanism so that you can adjust your heating and cooling, close and open vents to get the right temperature. And that's not currently available with the Amazon Smart Thermostat. So thank you for watching this review of the Amazon Smart Thermostat. If you like this video, please give us that thumbs up, subscribe, and click on any of the links below if you want to learn more about this or if you want to support us. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.